Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about bee breeding using both vanilla forestry, regular forestry bee breeding, and gendistry, which are two. Both of them working together are flat out amazing. But not only that, blood magic. And I mean, we have a couple of both things to do today. So, first of all, at the end of yesterday's episode, we put a piece of redstone into the mutagen producer, and we were trying to figure out how much redstone we got out the other side. And it's 900. So, essentially, it's one redstone block gives you 1 piece of redstone gives you 1 piece of mutagen. So we can certainly do it like that, but we can also just like put a stack of these guys in here and let them run through. And I don't know how much power it uses, but we're just going to let that go and produce us some mutagens. And we can't really go too much further until we have tons and tons of mutagen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So we need a lot, but we'll get it. It's just a matter of taking care of some business there. We have some other gendistry blocks that we need to build, but, you know, it's kind of the way it is. We've got to take little baby steps. So we're going to put that in there, and we're going to put that over here, like so. All right, what are we going to work on today? So there's a couple things that I would like to sort of get squared away. But before we do any of that craziness, let's go out here and take a look at our bees. Hello? Okay. We don't know what this is. We want to look at these drones. We have some more honeycombs. Oh, we've got 5 charges in there. And then we also want to look at these guys. Okay, any more bees that are doing cool things? These guys are not. We're going to run them through again. Let's start that process over. Okay, we need to also grab this. And let's go spin these out in the centrifuge real quick and get some extra bee pieces parts. And we're going to go like that. Okay. And then let's start taking a look at these. Okay. So that, finally, common princess, right? Common. Okay, that's exactly what we need. And that's common meadows, which is what we don't want. We want right there. Okay, there's my pair. Okay, I don't really care about what any other of these common bees might be. We now have a match set, so I don't care about that one. We now have a set of, and we can put and they're both pristine, which means they'll live forever. And we can put these guys in here, and they'll just cycle through. We can take all these frames out. We don't need them anymore. We don't need to try to do like any, I'll just throw these over there. We don't need any of that stuff. Right? So these guys will now run through, and we will start getting common drones, which is what we want, for sure. All right, and now let's go grab our little couple pieces of honey that we got out of here, and let's open this guy, and we'll put this in there. All right, so we got this, still common cultivated. So there's a purebred. It's ignoble, though, which means it will eventually die. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. So we don't currently have a pure set of common bees yet, do we? We can look at this one. Common forest. Alright, so that's cultivated meadows. This is a cultivated princess, which is good. Let's keep her in here, and let's run this one, which is cultivated meadows, and how about that one? I don't know if that's going to do what we want to or not, but we will see. And let's put these guys away. Okay, so we do have this. I mean, it's not great, but we do have, I mean, we made some good progress there. We now have a set of cultivated, or we have a set of purebred common bees. Common, right, is their genetic makeup, and they're pristine. So that means that bee will essentially live forever and will produce princess after princess, drone after drone, forever and ever. Yeehaw. I love that. Okay. I mean, that's exactly what we want, for sure. All right. Let's get this out of here, and we'll just stick it in there. And then we'll have 1 charge in there. Not that we... Okay. All right, so what we need to do is we're going to do a little bit of blood magic stuff because we need to get our altar up to... Well, I think what I want to do today is I want to make some more runes, and I want to make some capacity runes. So rune of capacity. That means we need some imbued slates, which we know how to make. We need a blank rune, which means we need some regular blank slates and that. So we're going to make... I want to make, like, I don't know, like... I don't know, 6 or 8 of those runes of capacity. Maybe 10. Maybe do 2 on each side. That's 8. Yeah, maybe 8. And see what let's see what one buys us first of all, and then we also want to make some runes of. Okay, so we've got speed runes. I don't care. Efficiency rune. I don't really know what that does for us. Let's take a look real quick. Rune. It's not in there. I don't know what rune of efficiency does for us. We may not be able to make it anyway. There's no recipe. Okay, so rune of sacrifice, we know what that does. Rune of self, no. Displacement rune, no. Rune of capacity. So we're going to make some runes of capacity, rune of the orb, acceleration runes, charging rune. Let's make ourselves an acceleration... No, we want to make some runes of capacity today, which are pretty simple. We do need some imbued slates. We need 10 imbued slates. We also want to make some runes of sacrifice, which means we need reinforced slates, which is not a problem. It's just we're also going to need some gold. So we should have gold. I think it's over there at the other... No, right there. So we want to make... We need, what, 20? We're going to make 10 of each? Is that what we're going to make? Okay. Rune of sacrifice. So that's that. We need a bunch of stone. Okay. Need a bunch of stone. Let's get a couple... Let's get some stuff. Oh, there's some in right there. Awesome. Let's do that and that. And I should have other stone around here. Yeah, that works. All right, we're going to need more than that, though. So let's take some of this, and we'll throw it in here. And we'll take some of this. Nope. Some of this, and throw it in here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And we'll take that and put it in there. All right. What else do we need? Rune of... I mean, I think really all we need is just to grind out some of the reinforced slates and have plenty of stuff. So I think we're okay. I mean, that's going to take like 40... Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to need a lot of stuff. Well, we'll see. I mean, now that we have this like filter thing set up, pulling these runes out, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, and we could just kind of hang around. We do want to come back and check our bees before the end of today's episode. We also need to probably figure out a little bit better power source, or at least make more thermals or something. I'm not sure exactly what we can do there. I don't know how much. I think I can use uranium blocks for one side as a heat source, and if I had some sort of silk touch, I mean I might be able to. Yeah, I died with all those levels. We really need to get an enchanting station going on and see what we can do. All right, what do I have in here? I don't have anything really. Oh, I want to take these. Goofy Zombie, one of my best good friends, said to me, "Hey man, did you know that if you do some like crazy right clicking stuff, let's put that in there." Okay, that's working. Okay. Yeah, this is janky. Now, there's a way we can use blood magic for automation, by the way, and we are going to use that down the road. That should have made that and pulled it over there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's put one. No, I want... Get that out of there. Why is that on there? Dang thing. I just want to put one of those in there. Oh, yeah, okay. The Goofy Zombie said that if I, like, shift right-click this, it transfers, and that's exactly what just happened. So it transferred the will into that. I need a bunch of that in there. Lesser gem. Alright, I guess when they're empty, let's put this over here. Let's keep this on our bar. Go like that. Okay. And go like this. I want it to go into the big one. Relax with the torches, guys. Get them out of your left hand. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now these are empty. Okay, that's cool, right? I'm down with that. Okay, so let's see. So if we were, let's make one of each of these and see what the deal is. Runic capacity. We need some iron, which I didn't bring with me. Of course, I didn't. And we need an imbued slate. Okay, so I don't think we have an imbued slate, and yeah, we're gonna have to shut this thing down, I guess. Okay. Alright, it's just a matter of getting it done. Alright, let me see. I don't have an imbued slate down here, do I? No, and I'm not... I used the last one I had to make this gem. Okay. Alright, well, let me... No, let's do it together. I was going to say I could go off camera and do this, but let's just go up here together. We'll kill some mobs on the way back over. This is the only gem that we... or the only thing that we have. I don't really know when this thing's going to start, like, jacking up in power, but it doesn't really feel like it has been... all that much. Okay. Let's head back to the base. Let's get our sentient sword at the ready. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, man. Alright, let's get up here. That was like the dumbest thing that anyone has ever done in the history of the world. There. Okay. At least the water's not running all crazy. Yeah, that was not... There was no way I was going to win that fight. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but what I thought was going to happen and what actually did happen were two different things. Hello. Hi. Get out of here with your enchanted bow, guy. Give me some will. Hello, zombie. Okay. Wow. That's so sketchy. There's a zombie right over here that we will gladly take out. Okay. Okay, we just came over here to get... I think we just came over here to get iron, right? Yeah, we need buckets. So let's grab like that. That's the only reason we came over here, right? Was to get runic capacity. That's all we need. Stone, of course. Let's grab this stone. Let's put this and that away, and that, and whatever, that away. Alright, let's grab that, and we'll grab that. Okay. Alright, and we have a crafting bench over there, so we should be good to go. We certainly want to get a couple of these runes made. If we can make some runes of capacity and rune of sacrifice, the goal is to try to crank up the amount of blood that we get from each of those zombies that spawn in our zombie spawner. Okay, let's try to avoid those spiders. So we need to get tons and tons of blood from each one of those, and then capacity, we want to crank up the amount of blood that we can actually hold in the altar, so then we can do things like make more, like maybe make more runes at the same time, or whatever that might be. There are some recipes. Oh, hello. Yeah. There are some recipes that require, like, I mean, just ridiculous amounts of blood in the altar, like 15,000, 10,000, stuff like that. So we certainly need to figure out how we're going to crank it up a little bit. Okay, so let's make however many buckets this will make us. Let's see, rune of capacity. This. Okay, 21 buckets. That's good. Okay, how are these guys doing? That's clear full. Let's get some more runes going. Okay. Yeah. Some runes of speed wouldn't be a bad idea either. That's sugar and blank slates to make... yeah, so that would actually crank up that sugar. Maybe we could go make a couple of those, like, sooner than later, right? We see a little bit of sugar cane, and we need some blank slates. If we could make up some speed runes, that would increase the speed at which things are made. We just have to find a little bit of... Oh, hello, Enderman. Sugar cane. Is that sugar cane right there? It sure is. That's a ton. Awesome. Let's use this to make some sugar. Okay. Can you guys believe that this year, 2018, is almost over? Oh, man. I mean, it feels like on some respects, or in some respects, I don't know what the right terminology there is. In some respects, I think that's how you say it. But anyway, it feels like it's been a really long year, right? And for some, it's certainly been longer than, you know, others. But on the other hand, yeah, man, when you get older, your days just go ripping by. And before you know it, it's like, I don't know, it's a brand new year, it's a brand new whatever. That's just kind of the way it works. Okay, let's just put some of this stuff away that we know we don't need for now, so we can open up a little bit of room in our inventory. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We don't need that bone. We're gonna need all that. We don't need this extra piece of iron. Okay, so let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make all that sugar. Okay, so speed runes. We need 16 of these, and we need a little bit of... Okay, yeah, so all we need really is those. And then if I go here and I go like 1, 2, and we're gonna make 8 of these things, like 1, 2. And I don't think it matters which ones we take. Okay, let's go over here, and then we can go like this, and we can say speed runes, go. We can make 8. Alright, and then we can put these back in. And we may have lost a little bit of blood from our altar. Okay. Where's our divination sigil? Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's just see what we got here. So it's a tier 3. Alright, this is better. And now, let's see how fast this thing is. Let's put these extra guys over here. Let's put this in there. That was significantly faster. Yeah. Okay. And then we can... Okay. Alright, so I tell you what I need to do. So that was so speed runes we did, which is pretty cool. We have runes of capacity, so we need some imbued slate. So we need to make some of those. So we can't... And we want to make 8 of those, right? How many buckets do we have? 8. We need a couple more buckets. 16, that's 21. We need 3 more buckets. We can make 7, I guess. Wish I could put a couple of those in. Hey, you know what I could do? I bet I could do this. Hold on. Let's get this hopper out of here. Let's get my dividend. How much blood is actually in there? 9,300. Okay. So if I go like this and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And I say you all go together. Alright, and it should be able to make 9 of those at one time, like all in one big go. right? And I should end up with like 3,300, because if that will work that way, that's amazing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then we just kill zombies. To fill up the altar again. Which is why we need runes of... So how much is in there now? So we could do another 4. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a stack of these runes. It won't take me too long. And then we're gonna make, what was the deal? Runes of sacrifice. We're gonna try to make 8 of these. Okay? So we need 8 reinforced slates. That's not too bad. And a little bit of gold, right? 8 of those. And then runes of capacity, we're gonna try to make 4. Right, and that will be replacing all of these runes, right? So 1, 2, 3, so 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and 1 on the. So that'll be. So if we have 12 more runes, we've already done 8 for speed, right? So 12 more, so 8 more. We're gonna do sacrifice runes, and then 4 capacity runes. So I'm gonna go and make, and so that means I need these. I need. What is 4? No, I need 8 of these. 8 of these, and then capacity, I need 4 of these. Okay, so I need to make... Rune of self-sacrifice. No, this. So I need to make 12 of these. Okay, so I can get there. It's not going to take too long. How much is in here? Okay, let's do like another guy. Okay, so this should be full. No. Hit him with the sword. Okay. And now I can go... and put these guys like that. And then this is going to rip through these 10. Yeah. Okay. So let me make a bunch of these different runes, and I'll bring you back on the other side, and then we'll put together all of these runes and see what it does to our tier 3 altar. Then we need to get to the point where we need to start thinking, I need to start digging this out a little bit, because we need to start thinking about tier 4 altar, because we're going to need that ASAP for sure. So this is what we're going to try to do for the rest of the day, and then if we can get that done, we're going to run across the way there and check on our cultivated bees and see if we can get a pure set of those. That would be awesome. And then we'll also check in on our gendistry deal, and we got lots of stuff. Let me work on these runes. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I have 12 reinforced slates, and I think this is going to be enough to make us our 8 runes of capacity. So we need to go get 8 regular blank runes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not runes of capacity, runes of sacrifice. We have a bunch of zombies right there, and our blood altar is essentially about empty. 327 blood in there right now. Okay, so we want to make runes of sacrifice. I just need to get my gold out of here. We need 20 pieces. No, we need 16 pieces, right? Okay. And we want to do runes of sacrifice. Bang. Okay. Alright, let's go like this and like this. No. Like that. Let's load up. Let's do this, this, that, and that. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, like that. And then you guys. And then we should be able to make 8 of these runes of sacrifice. Alright, and we can put these in wherever we want. In our open spots in our altar. Okay, there we go. Now this should be back up to a tier 3 altar. It is. Okay, so we have 327 blood. Let's kill 1 zombie. And now we have over 1,000. So 5 zombies. gather up all this stuff. Okay. So that was like 4 or 5 zombies, and we have 6,600 in here now, which is perfect. Okay, so we have to take these 4 remaining reinforced though, and convert them, because we're going to do capacity runes. These guys right here, we need imbued, which is the 5,000 point level ones. You go there. Give me my dagger of sacrifice back. Perfect. Okay, so how I did this before is I took this, I clicked this out, and I just put a piece of random stuff there. And I said, take one of these, and we're going to stick it in here. Okay? Now this thing's going to burn through 5,000 blood, and it's going to make the next tier. And I guess we can clear this out so we can actually watch it happen. Okay? And that should be an imbued slate. It is. Okay? Now, I can take this guy and I can put it in there. Right? And now, let's see, how much blood do I have? So now I want to fill this thing up. This is what I was doing, by the way, between the clips. Alright, so now I have this, and I can go like so. Put these 2 reinforced in there. Let them run through. Alright, and those 2 are going to drain this altar completely dry to make those. Okay. Yeah. And then we're going to be able to make these capacity runes. And let's just do it. I mean, it's so fast now that we've got those speed runes. And then we should have 2 more imbued slates there. And now we just need 5,000 more blood in there. Let me see. How much is that? Okay, we need to get a little bit more. I was digging out, by the way, between the clips, working on expanding the size of this room in preparation for the Tier 4 Blood Altar, which is coming very quick. And we could just make regular runes. I think it's... I want to say it's 28. So we almost have to make a stack of those regular runes. Do we have another zombie there? No. Okay. So I was just working on digging this out, and I encountered this cave. And, I mean, this is a dead end eventually. This goes off into some other craziness that I'm not too worried about. Okay. 5,000? Yep. And so now I can take this guy and put him in there and let it run through. And then we're going to be able to make these capacity runes. And I'm super excited. So if we can just keep, while that last one is being made, let's expand this a little bit. And then we're going to have to go down a block all the way around, like these 2. Because Tier 4 altar is going to stretch. It's going to be right here. Just down 1. Okay, we're going to go like this. I mean, I'm a big fan of blood magic. I think it's good. It's a little sketchy, you know, sorta, but not really. All right, now we got to get these guys out. We're gonna get that, and that, and that, and this guy. So we're gonna make 4 of these runes of capacity. Let's go up here. All right, so rune of capacity. These. Okay. Yes. Perfect. That's what we need. And then we put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And now we'll get to see how much this blood altar will be able to hold now. 18,000. So those 4, so they're, what, 2,000 a piece, I guess, then, right? Yeah. So what that really means is we're going to need a bunch more of those, because I'd like to be able to hold, I don't know, like a ridiculous amount of that stuff. It's going to take us a while to even get that thing filled up. But the fact that we can, and now we could do 18 of those regular runes at the same time, which is going to be huge. And you junk stuff need to be thrown away. Like, I don't need that, or that, or that. Okay, maybe that I need. Alright. Let's just finish digging this out. We got to go this way, and then we're good. So that means if I can, I mean, I probably want to get, I don't know exactly how much I need to get in there. Maybe another, like, 10 of those runes might not be a bad idea. That way we could hold, or like 12, we could hold 30,000 blood at the same time. We may need some more sacrifice runes as well. That way we can even get more, because we sort of have a limited number of mobs that are going to spawn for us, right? So that's just kind of the way it is. I do want to see. Let's do this real quick before we end this episode. Let's just dig the rest of this out. I want to use that book, the altar book, and I want to make sure that we've got everything that we need. I think it's gold. I want to say gold blocks on the tier 4 altar. Tier 5, I think I need to kill the wither. So we're not quite where we need to be able to do that. But soon. How much will we get if we kill the wither with our crazy sentient sword? I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We'll see. Alright, let's get this dug out. And we're actually going to have to go down one more like this. Right here. Because this is where the blocks will be for the tier 5 altar. They'll be down here on this level. So let's just take a second. We'll just get this cleaned out real quick. Okay, and then a couple more. Okay, and then we have to somehow... Oh, dang it. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Alright, and then we can get this crazy book, and we can go tier 4. Okay, that's right. It's kind of hard to see. 1, 2, 3. The question is, what's at the corners? Yeah, I'm a little worried about what's actually at the corners. I mean, this can... Oh. I think this can all be dug out. That's like a blood... It's this. Bloodstone tile. Which is not that big of a deal. Or it's a bloodstone brick. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That is weak blood shards, which we get... yeah, we'll have to get ready for that. We have to do some will grinding and some things like that. But that's where the tier 4 altar is going to go. Right there. I wish I could actually like make it so it was permanent so I could see it all the time. Yeah. So it is... I don't know how many. I don't know. Anyway, so there we go. That's what the tier... That's what the new altar is going to have to look like. That right there. And I wish I could count. But it must be... It's 1, 2... It's however many this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, maybe? Whew. Okay, so we're gonna need like over a stack of those regular runes, but it's not a big deal because we can make them like 18 at a time now if we want to. Right? I mean, that's nothing. Right? So if I went in here, I'll show you real quick. Blank slates. Hello? Yes. You gonna go here. Right, you're going to replace that, and I go like this, and I say, give me 18 of these. All right, you do your deal. All right, and then they're all going to get loaded up in there, and it's going to rip through that 18,000 blood in no time, but it's going to give me 18 of those blank slates. So that won't be a problem. We just have to hang out here and fill them up a couple times, which we will do off camera. Oh, do we want to go check our bees? Let's check them tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're learning all about bee breeding and we're learning all about blood magic, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.